A lot of you struggle with answering questions in my class because you don't know how to word your information and you don't know how to give text evidence. So this short tutorial video is going to help you. Please pause and do every step that I'm doing and come up with your own answer. Do not copy exactly what my final answer says, okay? All right, let's get started. The question, was the Glorious Revolution a revolution? Explain. In order to do that in class, we had to define revolution using the study link. The study link says to overthrow one government, replacing it with a different government, using violence usually. That is what you're going to copy as the definition. And you see that here, to overthrow one government and replace it with another using violence usually. Now we're on step 2. Recognize each part of the definition and make a chart. I have underlined to overthrow one government because that's one thing it must be to be a revolution. Replace it with another. That's the second thing it must have happened for it to be a revolution. And usually there's violence. Usually doesn't mean always. Please make sure you remember that. That's very important to explain in your answer. Now, as you can see, I have taken each of those underlined parts and put it into a chart and turned it into a question. Was there an overthrow of government? Was there a replacement by another government? And usually there's violence. Was there violence in this revolution? The next thing you must do is read the Glorious Revolution information and see if there's each of these parts in that revolution. If so, you're going to answer it in the chart and tell me the information detail by detail from the slide. That is your text evidence. The first one, no, let's read first. At the end of the English Civil War, England had an absolute monarchy. Then they switched to a commonwealth for 11 years. Then they went back to the Restoration, meaning they went back and had a king. King Charles II died. His brother took his place. They hated the brother. Parliament was scared that the brother, James II's son, was going to be a terrible king like his dad. So they wanted to replace him with William of Orange and James II's daughter, Mary. They wanted to stage an invasion and take over. James II fled because he was scared. He didn't have any support and didn't want to get executed. Once he left, William and Mary swore that they will take care and govern England and share power with Parliament. Parliament passed the Bill of Rights. This was the passage of the Bill of Rights made it a constitutional monarchy. This whole situation that happened is called the Glorious Revolution. So the Glorious Revolution started when King James was a bad king and they wanted to get him out of office. And it's ended when William and Mary came into power. They got a passage of the Bill of Rights and they switched from an absolute monarchy to a constitutional monarchy. That's the Glorious Revolution, 1660 through 1689. Was there an overthrow of the government? Yes, James II was overthrown by Mary and William of Orange, ending absolute monarchy. Was there a replacement by another government? Yes, an absolute monarchy switched to a constitutional monarchy with the Bill of Rights. And the final, was there violence? No, but usually doesn't mean always. Remember the definition said usually, not always. The peaceful transfer of power is still a change in the government and rights for the citizens because they did not have any rights before. Now that you have taken notes, this is called taking notes, by the way. Now you're ready to use the chart to write your answer. See, step 4, use the chart to answer. First sentence is the definition of revolution. A revolution is an overthrow of the government, replacing it with a different government, mainly using violence. Then I answered the question. The Glorious Revolution is a revolution because James II was replaced by his daughter Mary and William of Orange as the rulers of England. The absolute monarchy was turned into a constitutional monarchy with the Bill of Rights. There was no violence, but according to the definition, violence usually happens but is not necessary. See how I use the notes to answer the question. Please do the same and email the answer to me. Don't copy my answer. Bye.